Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be reviewing the Tilde armchair. It's an upholstered armchair meant and thought for wooden lovers. Let's dive into its details and discover why. So the Tilde armchair actually belongs to a family of items, which are the armchair, which is 75 centimeters wide. Then we have the love seat, and don't ask me why they're called love seats. If you know why, write it in the comments. Actually, the love seat is a double armchair or tiny sofa, which is 150 centimeters wide. And then you have the bench item, very nice, which is wooden, bulky wooden feet, which is 120 centimeters wide. So let's focus on the armchair. Its depth is 72.5, and very interesting, its height here at the back, where it is the highest spot, it is only 68 centimeters. This is very interesting because it keeps the profile of the armchair very low, very compact, and it doesn't hinder its comfort, and we'll see how. So I started the review by saying that it is an upholstered armchair for wooden lover. Why I said so? Because it has this striking wooden structure. It can be made in mocha oak, basically dark oak, or this walnut, okay? And I define it as being striking because it is rounded. You have these big structures which are bigger than dimension that would be needed to support it, so it actually becomes a decorative element. And well, I love how these solid wood pieces are connected, so you perceive the side elements. You have the tiny golden detail down below, and I especially love the back with this double support. So, well, of course, you can enjoy it in terms of comfort, you can enjoy it from the front, but I love the looks of it from the back or from the sides. Let's discuss its comfort. And I said it's peculiar that it is so low in terms of height and still very comfortable. And you know, its seat, it's rather low, and especially it's a bit higher on the front, and it goes a bit more down on the back. And so even though it's only 68 centimeters, it gives me enough space. Well, of course, it doesn't support my higher back, my shoulders, but, well, I cannot rest my neck, but its comfort is amazing for such a compact armchair. You know, sometimes you have these bulky armchairs where you're supposed to take a nap on them. They are very comfortable, but they are indeed bulky. This is a compact and yet very comfortable. It's for reading a book, having conversation with friends, it's for playing cards. You cannot take a nap on these. It's also so compact that, for example, we were reviewing another armchair recently where I imagined one could rest his legs on top of the armchair. This is rather compact, you see, but this sort of position is amazing. I could imagine sitting hours here and having conversation and relax. While I was standing up, I realized there's another detail I wanted to share, which is that when you sit, you actually perceive that your body weight makes the filling compress, of course, that is perfectly normal, but it goes down a few centimeters. So from the standard seat height of 42, you go below for a few centimeters, and it goes down very slowly. This is a nice effect. Well, you know, this is similar to what you experience on mattresses. On a spring mattress, you experience the bounciness of it. On a memory foam mattress, you experience how firm it is and how slowly it does compress under your weight. In this case, the filling is made out of polyurethane of different densities, and the result is similar in terms of perception to a memory foam filling because it goes down very slowly and it gives you a nice feel. Let's see how it is upholstered. Basically, well, there's not many alternatives in the way of matching colors because you have a single color both on the seat and the back and armrest. Then you have this piping. You have 3 colors to choose from, or you can have the piping in the same color of the cover of the main cover that you choose. You can have it in fabric, faux leather, velvet, and natural leathers. Here we see it with our Seta leather, which is a full grain leather. So as a leather lover, I love how the grain is not identical in every bit of the armchair. That's the beauty of full grain leathers. And for example, if you compare it to our Lord leather, which is full grain, rather shiny, not fully shiny, but shiny in a standard way for pigmented leather. Seta, instead, it's a matte leather, and it has this nabuk touch. So it's a full grain, it's not nabuk. When you touch it, you do perceive it as nabuk. It has less writing effect than nabuk. So full grain, beautiful. And you have all the range of colors of the Seta leather, which is more limited than other leathers of our collection, but still you get a choice. Another detail about these stitches, here you have these 3 double stitches. They are rather firm, actually, and this allows for the perfect stability of the back. You know, when you have this sort of curves, you might not have these sort of stitches. They're not, you could build it without these sort of stitches, but this would actually limit much the variety of the materials that you can use, because you need to use some, well, elastic fabrics which would keep the shape, while with these stitches they are nice to look at. You don't really feel them when you sit, I can tell you, but it's perfectly stable and reliable in decades. One last detail about the upholstered part: the cover of the back and armrest is not removable, so it's better to choose practical materials or to take this aspect into consideration, while the cover of the seat, it is indeed removable. The product does not allow from the start to match 2 different materials and fabrics, but it's something to consider. So this is not removable, while this is indeed removable. So we've come to the end of today's product review about the Tilde armchair. We said upholstered armchair for wooden lovers. I personally love it. I hope that I get one as an incentive for shooting all these videos, and I hope that you like it, and see you next time.